Welcome to Chichester Festival Theatre. We recently spoke to Una Stubbs, who is currently appearing in The Critic and The Real Inspector Hound, to find out about the show and her acclaimed career. What has the experience of appearing in a double bill been like?
Really quite exhausting, but exciting as well, because you have the chance of playing two individual characters, and I enjoy that very much. The fact that I'm Mrs. Drudge and then I'm Mrs. Dangle, and they're completely contrasting. So that's a gift really to have that.
Now, the production was virtually sold out before you arrived. Was that a good thing, or did it add extra pressure to everyone?
No, I think it's always sad when you hear the bookings are dreadful, and you feel really, oh gosh, but it's very exciting. You think, oh well, we've got good audiences, so let's go for it.
And do you have a particular favourite role in The Critic and The Real Inspector Hound?
I enjoy both of them. I think I enjoy Mrs. Dangle best. That's in The Critic. I don't know for what reason, but I enjoy it probably because the frock's pretty.
And what type of director would you say Jonathan Church is?
Very unusual. He's very quiet and trusting, and I think he trusts who he's cast. And so he sort of gently edges us along, but with no histrionics or anything like that. Yes, a gentle, sweet man.
Now, I hear that you like to sketch every day.
Oh.
Have you been doing this whilst you've been at the theatre?
Yes. Always, my script is always covered in little sketches when I'm not working, and I'm sitting on the side. And then there's the tradition of first night cards, and I often do little pictures of the actors, the other actors, wishing them good luck in their outfits, in their, play outfits. Yes, I do that all the time. I've always got a sketchbook in my bag.
Now, have you done any other Sheridan or Stoppard plays?
Not Stoppard. And I did, oh goodness, I've forgotten the name. She Stoops to Conquer, which is very similar in feel, but not any other Sheridan, no.
How have you been spending your time whilst you've been in Chichester?
Well, to tell you the truth, the rehearsal period was very, very hard. It really was, because there was, we were learning two plays at the same time. And so I've only just beginning to thaw out. And I've been to see the other shows here. And I love the Pallant House gallery and restaurant. I like to go there. And then often, if I'm very tired, I just paint in my digs. Just paint.
Now, are there any particular moments in your career that are either special or just memorable in any way?
Yes. I'm often asked this question, and I think really it's the job I'm doing at the time. And I feel this is a very special thing to do two plays in one evening, and also be in Chichester, and we've had lovely weather, and there are other plays here and other actors, and working with Hermione, who I've worked with twice before, and Nick Leprevot. And so it's very enjoyable. So I'm enjoying this one. But of course there are things in the past that I've absolutely loved. I loved Don Carlos, which was in the Gielgud Theatre. I loved doing that. But this I'm really enjoying, especially Mrs. Dangle.
Now, you've worked in TV comedy in different eras.
Yes.
How would you say that Till Death Us Do Part and Fawlty Towers compare with your role in The Catherine Tate Show?
Oh, I don't know if they compare at all, really. When I look at Till Death Us Do Part, I find it quite broad. But then so is the Catherine Tate. So in a way there is a similarity, and it's truth. It's truthful. It's very broad but very truthful. There are those characters. I think that's the only comparison I could make.
And as with comedy, children's shows have changed a lot now.
Yes.
But there's rumours that they're going to do a remake of Wurzel Gummidge.
Yes.
Why do you think that these vintage shows have such enduring appeal?
I don't know. I think because in memory people remember that they were beautifully produced and crafted. They didn't hold back on the finances of putting them on, and that's why Doctor Who, I think, has survived so much, because it appeals to the grown-ups as well, and I think that's an important factor, that children's programmes appeal to the grown-ups. It's like a show on stage for children. It's wonderful if the parents enjoy it as well. That's the best viewing for children, I think. And so, yes, it probably would be a good thing to go again. But then there are new things as well.
And what's next for you?
Well, at the moment, Sherlock. I'm in Sherlock, and we're just waiting to see whether we're going ahead with another series. So I just have to wait and see.